Hi guys, you are welcome to Anselmigwe Educational Consultancy. Here is a question before us for consideration. Briefly describe the industrial production of trioxonitrate 5 acid with the aid of a suitable diagram. In the industry, trioxonitrate 5 acid is produced simply by catalytic oxidation of ammonia gas to form two kinds of nitrogen oxides, nitrogen 2 oxide first, and then its reaction with excess oxygen in the air to form nitrogen 4 oxide, which finally reacts with hot water and air to give us trioxonitrate 5 acid. The diagrammatic explanation is as shown. In the industry, there are 3 chambers or towers. The first 2 chambers are shown. The first chamber has an inlet of gas, and then it has an outlet into the second chamber, which has an outlet into the third chamber, and finally the third chamber has an outlet for the collection of the trioxonitrate 5 acid collected. But the last chamber has also an inlet from the top where hot water is sprinkled. In the first chamber, we have catalysts fitted. These catalysts are for a reason, catalytic oxidation. So the catalyst is normally platinum rhodium catalyst, and the temperature is about 700 degrees Celsius. The first chamber is called catalytic chamber. Catalytic chamber. Second chamber is called cooling chamber. Third chamber is called absorption chamber. Before I start, we must be made to understand that the first thing that happens is blowing of air into the 3 chambers. Air is first of all blown because the raw materials for this reaction are air and ammonia. So first of all, air is meant to blow into the chamber. First of all, the third raw material is water, but I will start with air because that is the starting material. Air is blown into the system. Secondly, ammonia. So there is already air flowing. The air is oxygen now, flowing around the system. The air is flowing, Then the industry will now blow in the ammonia, NH3 gas. They will blow the ammonia through the catalytic chamber. And what happens in the catalytic chamber is catalysis. Catalysis. The catalyst there, we have oxidation of ammonia. So in step 1 is called oxidation of ammonia. So ammonia gas combines with oxygen in the catalytic chamber to form nitrogen 2 oxide gas and water. That is the reaction in the catalytic chamber. Here is 4, here is 5, here is 4, and we have 6 here balanced. So that is the first reaction that takes place in the catalytic chamber. Secondly, step 2. In the cooling chamber, when NO is formed, nitrogen 2 oxide is formed in the catalytic chamber, it is forced inside. It's a gas, so it enters the cooling chamber. The cooling chamber has a low temperature, and what happens is that there will be further oxidation of NO. So step 2 is further oxidation of nitrogen 2 oxide to nitrogen 4 oxide. How does it happen? Nitrogen 2 oxide gas will combine with more air. Remember, air is already inside the chamber to form nitrogen 4 oxide, which is a brown denser gas. So this is what happens in the cooling chamber. After this, we go to step 3. Step 3. That is where this nitrogen 4 oxide gas produced in the cooling chamber enters the absorption chamber. Here, it reacts with hot water and air. So nitrogen nitrogen 4 oxide combines with hot water. It combines with hot water and air to yield trioxonitrate 5 acid. So that is the last reaction, and it is summarized as NO2 combines with hot water and the air to give us a trioxonitrate 5 acid. 4 here, 2 here, we have 4 here, balanced. So that is what happens at the last chamber. And once this happens, remember, this acid is liquid. Because it is liquid, it is meant to settle here. It is meant to settle here. It is meant to settle here. This is our HNO3. So through this tap now, it is collected. It is collected into a container. HNO3 is collected into a container. So this is the summary of the industrial production of nitric acid. In the catalytic chamber, ammonia is meant to, under a catalyst and 700 degrees Celsius, react with oxygen in the air to form nitrogen 2 oxide, which diffuses into the cooling chamber. In the cooling chamber, it is meant to cool down and react with more air. It is called further oxidation. And when that happens, NO2 is formed, nitrogen 4 oxide. This nitrogen 4 oxide will enter the last chamber where it combines with hot water that is sprinkled and more air to form trioxonitrate 5 acid. And this trioxonitrate 5 acid is collected through this final outlet for use, for various uses. I hope you got value. If you did, do well to comment, like, and possibly share this video so that it will reach those students that will need it for their exams. Be a good Samaritan by sharing this video. If you are not following, just click on the plus sign and follow this page for more interesting chemistry videos. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.